Have you ever noticed how most of the times people that have disorganized homes or rooms also have disorganized thoughts or have also disorganized cars or messy cars? Hello, this is Genesis. Welcome to day 26. Or the people that are really clean and neat also have structures to their day and their time organization, and how people that, for example, have colorful clothes, they also have colorful homes and surroundings. These are patterns in people's behavior that are more evident than we most times think. And these patterns can be spotted in one particular area of a person's life, but once we identify it, we can see how the same pattern is spotted also in other area of the same person's life. Like the person who's very organized in their home is very organized at work. The theory behind this is how you do one thing is how you do everything. This has been resounding over the internet and over authors for a long time, and it's something that has been noticed by a lot of people. I will say that sometimes we do have one messy day, or we have one bad workout, or we have one day where we're not looking our best, but that doesn't mean that that's our common behavior. So this saying will be, in this case, most accurately, how you do one thing is how you do everything most of the time. So if we see the overall behavior, let's say instead of in just one day, over the course of a month in a person's life, we'll be able to spot the pattern and the tendencies of that person, and we'll most likely will be able to see the same pattern reflected in different areas of their life. How can this be helpful? Well, for example, when hiring people or deciding which kind of people we want to work with, we can tell, for example, that if a person is very creative outside work, a lot of times they are also very creative at work, or they're also very creative in ideas to travel with their kids or to do kids parties for their family. We can also see that if a person has a lot of commitment and goes to the gym every day, usually that person is disciplined in other areas of their life as well, or at least that would be a highly accurate guess. Because behind all of the outside actions and outside patterns, there is one common thing, that is the belief of I am a disciplined person, that's basically controlling all the outside actions. We can also tell that if a person is a good coworker and good with people, usually they're also good with their friends. It's a pattern that's repetitive because that person has the identity of I am a good friend, and that is seen in different areas and in different situations as well. So this way we can spot patterns in people's behavior and understand what they're really not saying to us with words but with actions. And also I found that it's a good way to analyze myself and to understand what my patterns are, because if I, for example, go to the gym every day, and it means that I also work hard every day, and I can totally spot that on my own behaviors. Another example is if I consider myself a person to whom aesthetics and order and cleanliness and visual order is important to, then not only I will dress accordingly, I will also organize my day accordingly, I will also decorate my home accordingly, I will also decorate my workspace accordingly. And if for some reason I don't see one of those areas match my overall pattern, my overall behavior, let's say that yes, my home is clean and organized and beautiful, yes, I am dressing well or up to my self-image of being clean and neat, but maybe let's say my calendar is not as organized, that way I'm able to spot that the pattern that I like and that I want in my life and that I feel identified with is missing in one of those areas, and I am able to put more of an intention to that particular area and make it match my pattern. Like, okay, if I am in general a person with a pattern of being clean and neat, I need my calendar as well to be clean and neat. How can I do that? How can I incorporate that habit and that pattern into that area as well? On the flip side, if I'm noticing that I'm getting messy, if I notice that I'm getting messy and I'm not being constant in calling my family abroad, I will assume that that same pattern will probably mutate into other areas as well. So before that extends into other areas of my life, I will take care of that, and I will set myself a standard of, okay, my new pattern will be to call every Sunday my family to make sure they are well and to check in with them, to have some quality time with them. That way I can prevent new patterns that I am not happy with to mutate into other areas of my life before that happens, and I can make sure that that matches the pattern that I want in my life. And with the patterns and with the repetitive actions, I can become the person that I want to become and that I identify as. So my question for you is, what are the patterns that are currently in your life in all areas? I would write down at least one pattern for every area of my life. What would be my pattern at work? what will be my pattern in my house? Am I clean? Do I appreciate having beautiful things in my home? Do I prefer having no things in a minimalist style? Do I prefer having tons of things that you currently have in your life versus which are the patterns that you actually want in your life, and make everything match? Because how you do one thing is how you do everything. So let's make sure that everything is great. Thank you so much. See you next time. Bye. Also like and subscribe to the channel and share with somebody that you think this could help too. And yeah, see you next time. Bye.